You know, I respect you and I respect the integrity of the court. But some people have been coming to...
We can't hear you.
Young man, there's a mic right there.
I'm sorry.
Right there.
Thanks again, Your Honor.
Yes, yes.
You know I respect you and the integrity of the court. But lately I've been a little concerned because some people have been coming to us and been asking some questions about the court, okay? So, which brings me to this question. I realize that the court is really, right now in East Cleveland, in my opinion, the main money generator of the city, okay? So on that respect, my question is this. There have been people that have came to us. For instance, I understand that the light right there at 100 at Forest Hill Park, Wheeler Street, there's been a lot of tickets been given out because of the way that light and the way that situation is right now, okay?
Yes.
And so some people have came to us complaining that their tickets were dismissed, but yet they had to pay that court cost. Now, I understand that system, okay? But my question is this. With the integrity of the court and knowing the financial system situation of the city, how do I ask this?
Can you waive those fees?
I understand the financial situation of the city, and you're the main financial generator. But for the people's standpoint, is it fair in situations like on Wheeler to dismiss those tickets, dismiss those cases, yet charge the people still court costs? The reason I'm asking this is because people just came to us last evening with this question.
Okay.
And so that's you see
okay. Absolutely. I understand. So let me explain really quick what happens if you are stopped for a traffic offense. There's normally fines and court costs. Just so you know, generally, and I don't know the exact number, but the court cost, that's the portion that's spread all over the place. So let's say, for instance, if it's 100% scale, maybe the court in East Cleveland may get, I don't know, let's say 10 to 15%. There's a portion that goes to Legal Aid Society. There's a portion that goes to the Public Defender's Office, things like that. So the court cost, it sounds different, or it sounds as if it's just all East Cleveland. I just want to be clear that it goes throughout the county. That's the law. The fines, though, whatever that fine is, say for instance, if you run a light and it's $100 plus cost, $100, that goes to the city of East Cleveland, the entire amount. Now, when it comes to some of the questionable situations that occur in the city, what I normally do is you have a chance, and first of all, I always tell people if you've been in my courtroom, one, you don't have to plead to anything. You can take this matter to trial, and you can challenge the validity of the ticket and or the officer and what occurred. What normally happens is you have a chance to pre-try it with the prosecutor. And if you sit down with the prosecutor and you tell her what's going on, she then comes up with an agreement that you may or may not want to sign, and that's what I'm presented with. So if I get a piece of paper passed to me from the prosecutor or bailiff Sanders and it says dismissal at cost or something like that, what I am very, I make sure I do this every time, is I ask the person in front of me, is this your agreement with the prosecutor? Do you agree to this? Is this what your understanding is? And I make sure of that, otherwise it goes out the window. So I try to make sure before a person signs off on any type of agreement that that's what they want to do, because you never have to agree in a court. You can take the matter to trial. And I would like to say this too, because I think it is important when it comes to the offenses that occur in East Cleveland. I don't know what the officers are or their mentality as far as the tickets that are being written. One thing I will say though, it is interesting because a lot of times, and I believe there are situations where people come before me and I tell them in trial, I don't think you're lying. I don't think, I think there may be a misunderstanding. But the funny part is, and it's not so funny, is because I live in East Cleveland, I eat in East Cleveland, I spend in East Cleveland, I travel in East Cleveland, and when I see people run lights, run stop signs, speed, all that stuff right in front of me, sometimes I wish I had a sign that said, hey, I'm the judge. Because I like to let you know I see this, because everybody that comes to court says, I never speed, I never run, I've been driving 30 years. And I'll tell you this last thing, this is kind of funny but not really. So at McDonald's, where they used to have the traffic the camera, and I wasn't sure. I don't know if it's still there because that doesn't go to the court. That goes to the city. I received one of those traffic tickets in the mail. And I'm saying, I know I didn't run that light because I'm the judge. I don't do that. And sure enough, when I watched the video, I rolled right through it. So the only thing I could imagine was that maybe I was thinking about something else, doing something else. So I know sometimes mistakes happen, and that's probably why that's my platform. We all make mistakes, but we can all rebound from them. Because I saw that video and I said, okay, even I do that. So, but I do respect your concern. But the key is, it's all about the agreement that you make with the prosecutor. You do not have to agree to anything. You can make the city prove those allegations, and it's my duty to be fair and hear that evidence and make a decision and not side with one side or the other just automatically.
Okay, hold it 1 second. We're going to take 2 questions. I see Ms. Battisti and then Omaze, and then we got to move on. We got a lot of speakers. We're doing good time. After we take the questions, we're going to hear from Sherry Midday. We're going to hear from U.S. Bank Nolan Story. Did I pronounce your first name right, Nolan? Okay. Anthony Price. Anthony, stand up for a second. He's 16, and you need to hear this young man is going places. He's next to his mom. And Sheba Marcus Bay, so she's going to say something about the library. Dr. Mary Rice, stand up for a second while I'm recognizing people. We're definitely going to hear from the one and only Ernest Smith, my brother. Ernest, raise your hand, Ernest. Okay, with
Nation.
What's the nation?
Oppressed People Nation.
Are you sure it's Oppressed People Nation? The Oppressed People Nation. Okay, and he's doing good things. So we'll take these 2 questions and we'll move on. Did everybody enjoy what they ate?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank yourself. Okay. Again.